Hello and welcome to the PolitiBabble Christmas special. We've got some absolute banging music playing here. I'm Archibald Elliott and I'm joined by, as usual,
Samro. Hi guys.
Sure.
Oh my god.
That was my attempt to make this podcast Christmassy.
Yep.
Yay.
And
It worked.
It worked. We have a Christmas uplifting cheer this week, and our aim here is to make politics Christmassy, if that is at all possible.
Every
Yeah.
week, that's our aim.
That's what we
Yes.
strive
Not
for.
just this week.
We are the Christmas podcast at Max Radio. Welcome to Christmas Babble.
Christmas.
Yep, that's what we
Political
are.
Christmas.
Yes, Politics Christmas. Oh, yes. But it is a week till Christmas. We're hoping you're all getting in the festive mood. I know I'm certainly not, but you know, we can try.
It hasn't felt like Christmas this year.
It hasn't, no.
I don't mean to call my family out, but we still don't have our Christmas tree up.
Really?
Genuinely.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like a week away.
Yep.
Well, I can say I commend you for not having it up in August.
I mean,
Done a good job here.
yeah. I feel like that was either a joke or a reference, and either way, Breach and I didn't understand it.
Yep.
Very good, very good. So today we're going to be talking about some of the events from this year, and we're obviously taking a break for the next, lifetime. But no, for the next 2 weeks we will be off air, and you can enjoy your Christmas
Thank God.
without our voices kind of interrupting you. So yes,
No, not a clapping
I know,
moment.
not
Oh,
a clapping moment, Sam. Not a clapping.
I thought maybe.
And again, Sam's favourite, best intentions. We do have a short, very small Christmas quiz. We have to do a virtual, big compromise here. Make a deal, make great deals, and I'm, a great deal maker.
deal.
The best deal maker
Yeah.
the world has ever seen.
Make a deal like Boris Johnson can't.
Yes, yes. So,
T. Is he wrong?
no, and luckily the Christmas music has ended, so we can go to the
Was that still
sad.
going on?
Yeah, no, it's finished
Oh.
now. It's 2 minutes. 2 minutes, Prisha. Christmas music.
Breach has the headphones off. I took them off because I assumed it was coming to an end.
Oh no, we like Christmas music here.
Oh no, we like Christmas music
said.
here.
Abrisha said, with a forced smile. So, listeners at home and abroad and afar, we start the year off in January of 2020, when we had none of this idea that lockdown was
The year
happening.
starts with January.
I know, it
I'm
is
shocked.
surprising that.
January, February, March and April, May, June, July and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Back to January.
That was fun.
That was excellent. So, in January 1st, we actually, if you can remember back that far, there were the Australian bushfires.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
And
to
that
think
was this year.
That
Yeah.
was this year.
Trump was impeached this year.
Yes, he was.
Which-
Yes.
It feels like I feel like that was the end of last year, like November.
This year has been definitely, I think, the most dramatic year
It
of
has
our
been, yeah.
lifetimes.
January 16th, he was the
Impeached,
trial
yeah.
was
The
in the Senate.
trial,
Yeah, yeah. It's been crazy. If you go on the Wikipedia for the year 2020 and you look at the
I'd rather
news stories, it's a really, really long list.
Yeah, if you've made it through 2020, congratulations.
We
because
we commend you. Yes.
it has not been.
It's
not
been
fun.
great.
And we're saying that from a position of enormous privilege
Yeah.
and advantage. So,
It's not great anywhere else, really. But if you then look at just when COVID started, we kind of saw the kind of grips of it in the January 30th, when the WHO declared the outbreak of the disease a public health emergency of international concern.
yeah.
And you think about how little that sounds to a worldwide global pandemic, which has ravaged millions.
Mhm.
Mm.
It's I remember so distinctly. I remember the initial outbreak in China, and then I
Yeah.
remember the kind of the news narrative being like, "Don't worry, it won't come over here."
Yeah.
And then it started to spread to other countries, and they're like, "Well, it will mostly be contained to Asia. It'll be sort of like a
Yeah.
repeat
Won't
of
happen here.
SARS.
No.
Can't
no.
happen here." And then I remember just it starting in Italy, and
Yeah.
then I remember.
That started Italy.
And I remember seeing the videos of just the Italian hospitals just being overwhelmed
Yeah.
by it, and then it was like, okay, so it's come to Europe, and it's in America, it's in Latin America, but we're an island, we'll be fine. And then it can't happen here.
As
Or so we
always.
thought.
And then it reached the UK, and we were like, it's okay because we're an island off the island, we'll be fine. And then it came here,
And it's back.
is it
Back
it is.
again. Yeah, 4
I'm
community
not
cases which
100%
are
sure how many
isolating, I think.
cases.
Not community, just
Just
No, I thought they were-
isolating cases.
I thought they were community cases. Were they not?
well, let's not declare it on here.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. You'd have to.
No,
research-
they don't like declaring them as community cases.
Well,
But-
no, you wouldn't.
If people come back from the UK and isolating.
Okay.
But then if we look at the Brexit, going on to that kind of another topic which is quite current, Brexit, finally we withdrew
It
from
got
the
done.
European
It got done,
Union.
didn't it?
It got done on the
Didn't it?
31st of January, and we got those beautiful blue passports we keep on mentioning.
Not a deal, but
No, that's
Where is that deal, Sam?
oven ready still.
oven
I
ready
presume.
still. Yes, and it is coming. It probably
From
won't happen
China.
in hours. We had hours kind of earlier today. It was announced we had hours to make a deal, and it looks like there isn't one so far. So we actually then.
Who's surprised? Because
Yeah.
it's not me and Sam.
No. But
It's not. Couldn't be the British pub.
But then spreading of COVID, it kind of had those fears within the stock market. But
Yeah.
February 27th is the next key date,
I do
where
remember
we saw a stock market crash.
that's
Yeah.
that's the main takeaway I think of the damage of COVID is what happened to the stock market.
Yeah.
I know people died, but also the stock market.
The
guys.
stock
That's where that's the tragedy. Did you see those stocks? Damn, did they fall?
They fell.
The
Oh.
stonks fell.
The stonks fell.
Use the proper terminology,
That's like my
Sam.
favourite meme format.
Stonks
Yes.
go.
Stonks.
"Rah."
If you haven't seen that, please do type into Google stonk, and you'll be
Or
amazed.
businessman.
Yes.
Just a businessman doing business.
Yeah, but as the events we talked about Italy, that was March 8th.
Yeah.
Italy placed 16 million people into quarantine,
Yeah.
which is quite a step at that time.
That was a chunk.
Yeah.
that
But
was,
I thi-
yes.
But I think given
The situation.
it's not an unreasonable step,
Well, no.
especially because Italy was in a real
Yeah.
mess at
But
that
at
time.
that time, did any of us actually think the Isle of Man would be effectively put into lockdown, the schools would be closed and exams would be cancelled?
I mean, at the start of this year, I don't think any of us would
No,
have thought
exactly,
there
yeah.
could have been a global pandemic.
No,
Right.
it was something
No.
quite unexpected.
Expect the unexpected.
It was
Archie, God.
surprising.
Yes. Oh, but we did see, I think, one very important event, which was kind of away from COVID, and COVID just exacerbated, thankfully. I actually thought this was a good event, was the Russian-Saudi Arabia oil price war, because the price of Brent crude fell 9%, which was very good because it showed that oil is not a sustainable fund to invest in.
You know what? It took some time, but I finally realized. I thought you were just going to say, I was glad that Saudi Arabia and Russia came to conflict.
No.
And then go full
It,
stop.
it was
No,
over oil.
I
yes,
understand.
Period.
yes.
I mean,
I'm not going to say conflict.
I was like,
No,
Archie,
no.
be really careful what you say here.
I think he was just gonna say, "Oh, thank God, oil's cheap."
Oil's cheap, boys.
Let's buy it. No. Yes, it shows how volatile stock it is.
Archie,
Yeah.
Archie's many things, but he's not a fan of oil, and I can at least appreciate
Yes.
that.
Thank
Unless
you.
it's in his hands.
So, April 2nd, we then saw the number of COVID-19 cases pass 1 million worldwide.
Wow.
I know,
What?
yeah.
But all our leaders did such a good job.
Well,
know,
I mean, Howie did.
Howie did.
Yeah.
Big up, Big H.
You gotta stop saying Big H because half our listeners think it's Howie and the other half think it's Hitler, and it sends out the wrong message.
Well, Hitler's Big AH.
Wait, who's the other big hate? I
Surely
remember you
then-
mentioning...
why don't we say Hitler's little H?
Lil H.
I-
Yeah,
I-
because he's got little.
I
Mustache.
remember you speaking about another big H.
Oh, that was Hector Duff.
Hector Duff, yes.
May he rest in peace.
Yes, may he rest in peace. Brilliant man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has actually been quite a year, but we did see some more brighter news on April 30th when NASA finally selected SpaceX, Blue Origin and Dynetics to build its next generation lunar lander to carry American astronauts to the moon by 2024.
I'm very excited for the privatization of space travel. I think it's about
It's a lot
time.
cheaper for the government.
It's a lot cheaper, yeah, and I
Yeah.
think it's good that
I can't tell if you've been
private companies
serious
should
or you-
have. No, I'm deadly serious. I think wealthy individuals who control large companies should have the final say in our,
Impending doom.
in our journey through the stars. I think that's a good. I think if you watch a lot of dystopian sci-fi, it's never private companies.
Nope.
Or
No, it's the US government usually.
it is actually to be fair.
Most stuff is the US government.
No, obviously
Those
I'm
goddamn
joking.
Yanks.
I just
But
I-
it's a good step forwards.
It is technologically it's a step forward. I'm not a fan of Elon Musk at all. Nor am I.
No,
love-
he's a bit.
Yeah, I think
interesting.
even conservatives aren't a
The
fan of
Musk.
it. And I'm not a fan of SpaceX, and I'm not a fan of private industries leading space exploration. Call me crazy, But nevertheless, it is a technology. Although actually,
Thanks, Sam. I've now been given the opportunity to call you crazy.
Yeah.
Sam, you are crazy. Thanks
Thank
for
you,
letting me say
Archie.
that.
no, it's all right. You can say it
Wow.
any time, Archie. Any time.
Call me
But if
crazy
you think about
whenever,
it,
baby.
almost a month after the COVID cases reached a million on May the 1st, on May 31st, they reached 6 million. So within a month,
Whoa.
they times
Anyone
sixfold.
would think this was a global
It
pandemic.
was, and it was declared then obviously pandemic. We were all in lockdown then.
Thank God, not everyone's a sheep, and there are some people fighting the brave fight to prove
Exactly.
it's not real. Good on you, you
Yes.
weirdos. No, I'm joking.
But I must say,
No, I'm not actually. You're
the,
awful if you do that.
the year has been kind of
Crazy.
it's heavily dominated by COVID. It's kind of been
Yeah.
this is the year of COVID.
Well, yeah, it's sort of COVID it was the crowning thing, because even before COVID,
Yeah.
we were talking about how awful 2020 was.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
You know,
Trump,
because it was
And
it was
then
Trump,
the
and there was
bushfires.
bushfire,
And then.
and it was like, and we were kind of like,
Can it get worse?
And then
I think
you-
I remember on multiple occasions being like, guys, it can't get any worse,
And it did.
and then it did.
It did. Yeah.
Well, the America nearly started a war, didn't they? With
Oh yeah,
Iraq-
remember the Iranian?
Iran.
Oh,
yeah.
yes,
Yeah, that
yes.
crisis. I remembered it recently, but I up until very recently totally forgot that happened.
It
I
was
like,
in 2020
Yeah,
because
but
so
it
much
was
stuff's
also in
happened. It's-
And that was in like
it's been packed in.
January.
Yeah.
the amount of crises we fit into this
I
year.
literally just remember that happened because of all the memes.
I
all
remember,
the memes that were like me signing up to the army,
yeah, it was great.
American soldiers ready to attack Iran, and then it was like,
Yeah,
Just-
I remember seeing there were loads of things, and it was like, you know, those dramatic propaganda images that the American military likes to put out, be like protecting your freedom,
yeah,
and it was just like, what is my freedom doing in Iran?
yeah.
How did it get there? It was so funny.
America.
Bless them. Bless their cons.
They've had a rough year, honestly.
They have, and I honestly
From the fraud in the election.
I'll be
to-
honest. From this fake.
Oh, we had
election.
a Christmas quiz today at school. It's very interesting, and they put a question up, which was like, "Who won the U.S. presidential election?" I was so very tempted to say Trump won the election.
Well, he did,
he
so
did,
you
but
can
he
correct.
didn't. Else is fake news.
He didn't.
If
Yes.
you deny the truth enough, it just disappears.
Exactly.
That is obviously the case. Good
But
on you.
if you look at it, the most important date this year was, I think, must be like the 30th of April when PolitiBabble actually started.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's
Our
Out of
Facebook
all-
page began on the
of all the
30th.
tragedies
of
to come out of 2020.
This is the
greatest
biggest one.
must surely be
Yes, exactly.
us gaining access to a public platform.
Yeah.
Yep.
And since then,
You're
we've
welcome.
created this our
We've
third
forced
season.
people to listen to our
Yeah,
opinions. Yeah.
countless many episodes. Yeah, we're still going.
Wow.
Yeah,
Going strong.
You're welcome.
you're welcome. Yes.
Yep, you're welcome.
Like this time last year, you think we would be here at Max Radio doing a podcast?
No.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I tell you what I was doing this time last year.
What were you? What were you doing?
I don't
What
know.
were you?
I'm trying to find my memories on Snapchat. On the Snapchats.
I mean,
Oh, dear.
while Brucia does that,
I think
What's
we
the
can
date
have
today?
time
oh yeah,
for
shoot one of your questions. I'll
our
Google it.
Christmas quiz.
It's a very funny picture of Brucia's nose on her forehead.
So here we are with Christmas quiz with Archie here. So we have a jingle bell sound effects right happening here, and we have 3 questions for Sam and
God.
Brucia.
He turned our mics off. We were here the whole
Oh no,
time.
no, the thing's not playing now. I did have some Christmas
Sam.
jingles, but we have.
You know, I've just remembered your Christmas present. I think you should show Archie your Christmas
Oh
present.
no!
Nope.
Right, so we have 3 questions for you.
Okay,
two.
okay,
Yes,
okay,
shoot.
okay.
Please do get your answers
Hang on,
somewhere.
wait. Why are we... Right, we'll think
Yours
of questions
questions.
to ask you.
Yours
Wait, what?
questions.
We have to ask questions.
Yeah, well, you ask questions to us. We all have 3 questions.
Right, okay.
9-question quiz. See what you get, listeners at home.
Yeah.
We do hope
Play
you
along.
play along. Do play along.
All right.
It should be very good fun. So our first Christmas question of the year. Let me get some fun music up. I can't
I
find
could just sing
music.
it.
What can you?
Of course I can just sing it, Archie. I'm talented.
Okay, let's sing it. Go sing a carol.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. No, I did it.
Balaka Palaka.
Balaka-
Never.
They couldn't. That's the point. Sorry if you're watching Balacapella. But
We're not. I'm not anyway.
Right, can we...
Yes.
Do you mean to answer?
So
okay.
we have some Christmas questions for you, Sam. Right, so and Brisha as well. So the first question is, what Christmas decoration was originally made from strands of silver? What? Christmas? Yep.
I mean,
just pause now if you want to have a think. And Sam, what's your answer?
I mean, strands of silver. Like I would imagine, tinsel.
Yeah, I was gonna go tinsel as well.
Tinsel. Well, I must say, you have a correct answer there.
Yay!
The jingle bells are ringing. Yes.
Yay!
You have got a correct answer. Woo woo woo. So question number two.
On a
Two, the beautiful
Tuesday.
blue two question.
Stop saying
So,
that, please.
in which country did eggnog originate?
Ooh, that's a
Which
good question.
country?
Did eggnog originate?
Any countries with egg in the name? Any we can guess?
Eggland.
Estonia.
Egg-through-opia.
I mean, well, let's
I
think
think
about
it's an excellent question.
It's a
I
shame
guess
those
the
windows
puns-
can't open.
Yeah, it really is.
Thanks, Risha.
Right, so what do we
yeah.
want? I feel like, what do we want to guess? Where do we think
I think
eggnog came from?
America, because that's the only place that I've heard drink it. I've never had eggnog before.
I think
Sam?
that could be. You know what? I will follow Brisha's lead. I will say, yeah, I'll follow Brisha's lead. I'll say America.
Mwah, mwah, mwah,
Canada.
Was it Canada?
No, it was the great realm of Britain.
Was it really?
Yeah,
I've
Great
literally
Britain, yeah.
Never.
Well, that's all right because that
Seen
country won't
eggnog in-
exist for long, so it's all good.
It originated in the UK. It is a traditional Christmas drink
I've
within the
never
UK.
had it.
I've never.
I mean,
had it.
oh dear.
Archie's like,
Actually makes us
British.
amazing.
It's British.
Tell you what,
have you
bring
had
us some
eggnog
eggnog.
before?
I think so, yes. But I know it's British. Anyway, so
British, of course he's had it.
British is
so-
best.
So the third one and the last of my questions are how many? Actually, I won't ask that one because it would take. It's a maths question, so it would take you. It took me a while to work this one out.
Guys, it must be tough. It took Archie a while.
Do you want to answer it?
Brace yourself.
Okay. Question 10 is how many gifts were given in total in the 12 Days of Christmas song?
365.
Sam, any advance?
I agree with Brisha.
You're incorrect. 364.
Oh, there was such quick maths as well. Hang on. How many? I'm gonna look it up just
It
in
is.
case Archie got it wrong.
Well,
It is-
the answers
it's
here.
364.
OCR
Oh, right.
said it's 364 as well.
12 Days of Christmas. 164.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. So what? We now have
Unlucky.
time for some more questions. What? Do you have some, Brisha?
Mine's coming up. What Bing Crosby song is the best-selling single ever?
I
Ooh,
don't know.
crikey. All I Want for Christmas. Was
Am I
that
the only
one
who
of him?
doesn't want what?
I
I'm the only one
don't-
who doesn't have Christmas questions.
Yeah.
Well, I
So do you not
took
have Christmas questions?
No.
With McQueen?
Do you not
So
get?
I'll
Oh,
make them up.
Yeah,
Archie, you
yeah.
answer these questions.
I'm not. I actually have no idea, Brisha. Please do tell us. What was it? Bill Crosby's? I forgot who said.
Bing.
Bing.
I wish it was Bill Crosby.
Crikey. Yeah. No, I have no idea.
White Christmas.
White
That is
Christmas,
the
crikey.
best-selling single ever. Not even just
I
Christmas.
think I know the Michael Bublé version.
Blue Blay?
Yeah,
Bublé.
Bublé.
Beautiful
Blue
blue
Blay.
blade.
Bublé. Yes.
What Christmas-themed ballet premiered in St. Petersburg, Russia in 1892?
I actually think I know this one.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Nutcracker.
Yep.
Yeah. Because
No,
I
you
remember
didn't
it's
even
the one
guess.
with
I
the
didn't even guess.
Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies.
Wow.
Oh no, that's different one. Anyway, yeah. Next question, Brewster. Let's get these going.
Oh, yes. Who played George Bailey in the Christmas classic It's a Wonderful Life?
I've never watched It's a Wonderful Life. Have you watched it, Brewster?
Yes, I have actually.
Is it a good film?
That's the one where he goes. Is that the one where he goes? Where's my money? I feel like that's the one where he goes. Where's my money?
Well,
It's
I'm
about
unsure.
I
yeah.
swear it's about the Great Depression.
So
I
what?
think, or am I
Which
getting it
one?
confused?
What does he play?
Are you sure you've seen it, Brisha?
Yeah, Jimmy Stewart. Anyway,
Jimmy Stewart. Okay.
any American listeners out there
Right.
that have watched It's a Wonderful Life?
You'll know.
Alright.
Yeah.
I've got I've got some questions up now. Here we go. Per a recent holiday fad, what spy hides around the house reporting back to Santa on who has been naughty and nice?
According to what?
A recent holiday fad. These are...
Elf on a Shelf.
Did you just read the question?
Right.
No,
Oh, right, okay.
you're on the
That's
same.
good then. Yeah, we're on the same page. Okay, right.
Sorry, listeners.
Why
Those
didn't
levels
wanna
went
answer
through
'cause
the
I was like,
roof.
answers right there. Right, okay.
Elf on a Shelf. Crikey, I forgot about Elf on a
What
Shelf.
traditional Christmas decoration is actually a parasitic plant?
Oh, that's mistletoe.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey.
Archie Elliott, our mistletoe expert.
It was where's my money?
Where's my money?
Yes.
Where's my
Okay,
money, Uncle
so-
Billy?
Where's my money?
Last question of the PolitiBabble Christmas quiz.
Oh,
this
right,
year.
I've got to make it a good one. Okay, according to the folklore of Austria and some other countries, what horned figure punishes naughty children at Christmas time?
Is it Krampus?
Krampus.
It is
German.
Krampus,
Germany.
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
It said Austrian there, but I think it is. I think it's
Germany,
Germanic.
Germanic as well. Yeah, yeah.
Germanic, folklore.
So we
Pretty
hope
good,
you've
guys.
enjoyed our Christmas quiz.
If you
PolitiBabble.
didn't get 9 out of 9, I'm afraid you can no longer listen to PolitiBabble.
Yeah.
No, you've got to listen to it more to find out the answers. If you got 9 out of 9, you officially don't need to listen to it. That's the prize, not having to listen
No,
to it.
if you didn't get 9 out of 9.
Listen, just don't listen to us, honestly. That's my
Sam,
advice.
you're not working very well on the
I
public
mean,
relations
listen
front
to us.
here.
No, but seriously, if you don't want to, don't. It's a free country.
No, they have to.
They have.
We
Yeah,
tie
that's-
them
we
to
do.
chairs.
We make people listen
We
to our
do.
waffle. It's true.
Yes.
Very sad.
Well, it is reaching the, obviously, it is the Christmas period, and one of the famous Christmas books written by Charles Dickens, A Christmas Carol. And I believe, Sam, you wanted to talk about a modern-day rendition of one of the characters, as they were
Oh, yeah.
so-called in the media. And this particular character was...
Of the character? Or
Yeah, of the
person
character.
in real
Yeah,
life?
yeah.
Well, the character is Scrooge, and
Yes.
his counterpart is none other than the man, the myth, the beautiful legend, Jacob Rees-Mogg.
Oh my god, Sam,
Um,
thank god it's not November.
I know. Oh no.
What's wrong with being November?
It doesn't matter.
We'll tell you when you're older. So Jacob Rees-Mogg has been in the news recently.
He
I don't
said
know if
some
you've
really
heard.
nice things about
Um,
poor people.
He's criticised UNICEF
Mhm.
for its outrageous
It was.
political
It
act
is.
of feeding children in
Disgusting.
Britain.
How dare they?
I am outraged that malnutrition is being tackled in my country.
That's
it is.
disgusting.
I am furious, Archie.
Why
Archie, what
don't they let them starve?
Because Jacob Rees-Mogg you're something of a fan. You've previously stated you would back him in
I
a
would,
bid
yes.
for the leadership. Do you think it's good
But
that
first
he
of all, can I-
criticised UNICEF for feeding children?
I wouldn't have personally criticised them. They're an independent organisation, and they're perfectly entitled to feed who they want to feed.
And I'm curious. What do you think? Just hypothetically, like I'm not going to name any names. This could be about anyone. But do you think it's proper for a millionaire to criticise a charity for feeding starving children?
Yes.
Do you think that is proper behaviour for an elected member of the British? Oh no, he's not even.
Now,
a member
While
of the British
Archie
Parliament
ponders
even.
on that, let me just read
He's-
this
he's
out.
Yeah, no, I know.
elected, yes.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
While
Well, do you
Archie
think that's
ponders
proper?
on that, let me read this out for you guys. Dear children, you claim to dislike going hungry, yet you choose to be born into poor families. Curious.
That is a.
That is a satirical
It's
meme.
it's
yes.
it's a joke, but
I know. Yes, we're
Well, we have to
stating that.
specify that now, apparently.
yeah.
Yes.
So-
Well,
Maybe this whole stunt was a joke.
Maybe.
I won't comment it on directly, but
Christmas
he
joke?
is entitled to his
No,
freedom
and
of speech.
I
of
did
course
not
he's
give
allowed,
any
he's allowed to
specific
say.
names.
I know, yeah.
I'm giving you a hypothetical.
Yes, no, I
I'm-
agree. Hypothetical.
They could be a girl as
That
well.
hypothetical member is entitled to their freedom of speech.
Yeah, but I'm not
Do you
asking
think
if
it's
you
right?
think they should be allowed to say it. I'm asking what your views are in the comment.
I don't know what you exactly want me to say.
I don't want you to say. I want you to say what you think about that comment. Hypothetically, if a millionaire criticised a charity for
Yes.
feeding starving British children,
Yes.
do you think that is a proper and good thing to do?
It depends on the reasons for feeding.
Because
Because
they're
they-
hungry.
No,
Because
but
they
there's
weren't-
motive behind it. Obviously, UNICEF doesn't have a motive, and they perfectly entitled. They are a brilliant charity.
No. That this was Jacob.
So
was trying to
I
make
wouldn't
very
I
clear.
wouldn't agree with
But
the statements.
I'm not asking you. Well, that's a start actually, but I'm asking.
Yeah.
Do you think that was a good thing to say?
Well, it depends on the voters. If his voters agree with it, then yes.
No,
if his voters don't agree
Archie.
with it, then no.
But
Archie, do you, as a person, as Archibald Elliott, think that Jacob
This is-
Rees-Mogg should not feed hungry children?
See, this is
Thank
why
you.
I took it out of context to a hypothetical. I'm just saying, hypothetically, do you
Yes.
think a millionaire should
You,
criticize?
not the voters.
Not you.
You.
Do you think a millionaire criticizing a charity that is feeding children who, without the charity action, would not get the food they need, is a good thing?
Well, the government said his reasoning behind it was the government is providing 400, I think, £1 million in alleviation through
But
Christmas holidays
it
and
isn't enough.
2021.
But it isn't enough.
Yes, but it's 25,000 to fund breakfasts. He's
Yeah, but
not.
it isn't
I
enough.
would have said those comments personally, but I feel he's perfectly entitled to make his own point.
No,
And if he believes
I'm
it,
aware he's entitled
there's
to make
there's
his
nothing
point.
wrong with him saying that.
But do you think? I'm not asking. I'm saying, do you think it's a good thing, a good statement?
I'm
not
not there to judge what is good and bad.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'll leave it neutral.
no, it's good. I think that's such a perfect, because Archie's our conservative. He has to express conservative views, and I think it's
I
important.
don't have to express.
Well, no, but
conservative views.
it's good
He
that he does,
chooses.
because I think it allows our listeners to see into
That's
the
up to the
conservative-
voters.
Yeah,
to
it lets our listeners get a view into the conservative mind. And I think
how awful it is.
But I think.
see you on the other side of 2024,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
But I think it's very careful to kind of brand a comment as good or bad, because it is merely a comment. It cannot be fundamentally. Usually, stuff can be fundamentally.
Here's
good
a
and bad.
comment for you,
But
Archie. I hate
there
gays.
there
That's pretty bad. You think?
So, Brisha there was obviously making a satirical comment. We do have to clarify that.
Yeah, we're clever. Yeah, but the
Um,
point is that, so first of all, comments can be good or bad. They
Yes.
can be that first point you made just isn't true.
Yes, but we can't. It's comments like that where they are ambiguous with the reasons behind. I personally
No.
think he's entitled to make
The
those
reason
comments,
wasn't
and I can't. I'm
ambiguous.
not
He said
going to
because he
further.
believed that they weren't actually trying to help people; they were doing it to make a political statement.
Yes, and he could be entirely correct. I'm not there to judge. He could be. I
But
don't know
that
what
logic,
information he
Archie,
has.
you should never give your opinion ever. Which, and I'm sure the listeners will know this, you have on several occasions. It is interesting. You only seem to adopt this philosophy, and we won't dwell on this because it's meant to be light-hearted. But you only seem to adopt this philosophy when it comes to criticising conservative politics.
Well, we haven't actually brought up any other politicians.
Well, you have.
But-
You've given, and you on this podcast, and you personally have criticised many left-wing and many Labour politicians.
I've
before.
criticised the right wing alike.
Yeah, not really. You tend to be like, well, it's not for me to judge when they do it. But we'll move on, because I don't want to get dragged down into something that's not happy and festive, you know?
No, it's not fair. I see Sam is ringing those bells there.
Merry Christmas.
It is very yeah. Merry
Unless you're
Christmas.
poor.
Hey, you know what? Not everyone deserves Christmas.
Interesting coming from you, Sam. Very, very interesting.
It's almost as if I was making fun of people who actually think that way. But you know what? We'll never know.
But if we,
We'll
if we-
never know. It is an enigma. We'll never figure it out.
I can't comment on that comment.
but we are
It can't be fundamentally good or bad,
going
So we can't say anything.
we are going closer to the deadline on the 31st of December, where we see Brexit happen in full.
I can't actually. I can't. I'm not there. I can't actually comment. I'm not in Westminster.
This is very, very sidetracked, but Archie's eyebrows look very green today.
Green.
I wasn't
okay,
gonna. I
yes.
wasn't gonna
Have
mention.
you been like rolling around in grass or something?
No, I
I was
used.
gonna say, have you been?
My mother insisted that I use a turmeric face mask, and then it
Oh.
dyed my
I thought
dyed
it
my
might-
eyes yellow.
I
and
thought it
thought,
might be
and
something
I
like
thought,
that.
it's
a
yes.
good look. No,
Thank you, mother. Thank you
no,
very
Big
much.
shout
Big
out
shout
to
out there.
Mrs. Elliot.
Yes, there we are. Yes.
Thank you for Archie's turmeric.
I know.
His
Yes.
turmeric
God,
eyebrows.
turmeric. The many powers of turmeric.
I know,
that we've
it-
learned so much about. over
Exactly.
this year.
It is amazing.
Oh.
Oh, it is an amazing thing indeed. But you see, if they are green, they are festive.
It's true. It's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
We've made it work.
And I
It's good.
forgot
We've worked
my
around.
Christmas hat today, so I am
Ah.
very sorry about
Me
that.
and Sam have pulled through
know.
with the Christmas jumpers.
Mine makes a noise. I win.
I know Sam does. I think Sam. Sorry, do we agree? Sam unanimously wins on the Christmas jumper front, Brusha.
I mean, mine's funny, so
But mine makes.
makes noise.
I'll make a noise in a minute.
Bruce and I are gonna fight outside for 5 minutes, guys.
Yep,
PLP.
I will lose.
It might just be me and Devon on the podcast next, because these
Yes.
two might have
Devon.
flown out
Special
the
guest
smashed
coming up
through a
next.
window and flown outside onto Doka's head.
It's gonna be very
Uh,
exciting. Definitely listen to our other episode. It's gonna be
Yes,
good.
yes, it should be very good indeed. Yeah. So we do hear. I was going to do a carol, but then I couldn't actually think of any good carols to sing.
Carol of the Bells.
Oh no! Come on,
No.
give us something. Just anything. Give us Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah, come on.
I told her the.
Sing it or I'll slap you face.
Thank you, Risha. That is yes, very very interesting.
Very short
Most of
rendition
this
of
is just been me
Rudolph.
yanking my jumper, and that's very funny.
It is very yes. It is
Uh.
funny. Oh.
This podcast A meme.
A meme.
Perfecto.
Please make PolitiBabble memes. When
Dude.
Archie says Jacob Rees-Mogg.
Should we do some key poses to like?
Yeah, you'll see that, and we'll have a whole PolitiBabble meme set hopefully up, and you should be able to make them.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think that's all from us here at PolitiBabble Christmas. We've had a light-hearted, serious, and then light-hearted episode.
No,
so
it's all been in. It's all been in good.
It's
fun.
all been good faith.
Wait.
Yes, we won't kill each other at the end, will we?
No.
My things.
The only
upside
one who
down.
said anything controversial is Brisha, and we are totally deassociated
Exactly,
from her. So
yes.
we're safe.
How
Yes.
is my thing upside
So if
down?
you do want to have a fun Christmas present, it is hashtag let's have PolitiBabble fun. I was going to say something else, so
What?
now I realise that's not
Hashtag
cancelled, Brisha.
Polita-meme.
Yeah, PolitiMeme. So have a very Merry Christmas from us at PolitiBabble.
Yeah,
and
hugs and
a
kisses
Happy New
to
Year.
people on both the naughty and the nice list.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, Sam. Controversial there.
Sure, it should
I-
just be the
Unlike Santa,
the naughty and
I
good
don't
list.
stop giving.
But yeah,
I'm
like
giving
Santa,
all year round.
like Father Christmas, you are a communist. As
Father
such,
Christmas
yeah.
is a communist. Have you seen how much red that guy wears?
I know, come on.
pretty
I saw a
good.
brilliant video the other day with him. It was a video of him being stopped over Russian air. Is a comedy satire sketch,
What?
and he's brought
As
in for
opposed to a
questioning.
documentary.
He's brought in for questioning from the KGB, and they're like talking to him, and then he worked out he's communist, and thought, oh no, good comrade. Let's go.
Listen here, Comrade Santa.
Comrade Santa.
Yeah.
Comrade Claus.
So that's it from us at PolitiBabble this year. So I hope you've enjoyed this rather interesting Christmas special.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a
Yes.
very happy New Year. Enjoy the rest of 2020. And we'll
See you on the other
back.
side.
Yeah, see you on the other side.
2021, here I come, ladies.
Bye.
Bye.
Lock up your wives.
What?